Raising kids isn't cheap. At first, it's just the basics, like shelter, clothing, and food, but it quickly spirals out of control into music classes, their own seat on an airplane, and many, many pairs of subtly different cleats. The first time I saw the price of 6 weeks of summer camp, I gasped and briefly considered hanging out with them myself. Then there's a point when teens need actual cash. Their social lives no longer happen on the playground. They meet up with their friends at and around places that sell pizza and snacks, and without a few bucks, it's technically considered loitering. They don't need a lot, but it's at this stage that a parent starts to feel like there's a hole in her pocket. Which brings me to my big news. My kid got a job, like for money. I'm trying to let this inevitable but totally unanticipated event sink in. At the most basic level, I'm blown away that he's going to be spending the day doing something that I'm not paying for. It's like he's going to free daycare and coming home with a pocket full of minimum wage. The best part, while he's at this place for free, plus salary, he's going to learn what $20 means. He already knows what it buys: 8 slices of pizza, a trip to the movies, or the price of the basketball he just lost. Frequently, it's just 1 slice of pizza, the change from which gets crumbled into his pocket, only to be found and kept by me on laundry day. Any which way, a 20 goes pretty fast. What he doesn't yet understand is where that $20 comes from. A person with a job quickly learns that a trip to the movie costs nearly 3 hours of work. Specifically, he's going to have to fetch beach chairs and umbrellas in the hot sun for 3 hours in order to go to 1 air-conditioned movie with popcorn. This watershed learning experience, it marks the exact moment when people get a little pickier about the movies they choose. This $20 lesson is one of the many, many things that you can't teach your kids through talking. I tell them about pre-tax dollars and Social Security contributions, and they gave me that look I give people when they talk about grandchildren. I get the concept, but how is this ever going to apply to me? Only the experience of gazing at that first paycheck and thinking, wait, that's it? Can teach you what $20 really is. My mom did not have a hole in her pocket, so I got my first summer job at 14. In 1984, we weren't bound by things like working papers or the truth. I walked into a local store and I asked if they were hiring for the summer. When they asked my age, I replied, "How old do I need to be to get this job?" I thought it was a fair enough question. In this way, I worked through high school summers, folding sweaters, then scooping ice cream, and eventually answering phones. And these are all skills that I brought with me into adulthood. It was the office jobs, though, filing stuff, that really made me think about the future. Cooped up under the fluorescent lights, breathing the recirculated air, and watching the clock move backward, I realized that money isn't easy to get. I started to understand how much of someone's life is spent working and the importance of finding a job you enjoy. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but I knew it wasn't putting other people's stuff in alphabetical order. It's ironic how much time and money I spend giving my kids experiences, when the best ones are those they can go out and get themselves. Oh, and the best part, they're going to feed him lunch.